Everyone, I'm Hotep, the goddess astrologer and alchemical initiatrix. This is the Divine Feminine Uprising Astrology Daily for the 19th of August, 2022. I'm going to share this chart with you for today. Hope you're doing amazing. There's a lot going on. We've had a lot going on this week and a lot of shifts and changes. Let me just look at something here. I've been messing with my charts. So we have really powerful changes and shifts and understandings happening. We have a lot of planets retrograde, and we have this moon in Gemini today, and it's this powerful moon and definitely is preceding Mars moving into Gemini on Saturday, and we are going to have a lot of really excitement energy, youthful energy, lots of ideas, lots of conversation, wanting to talk, wanting to do many things. Mars is really singularly focused and wants to move forward in one direction, very linear, and it is going to be this sudden energy shift. You're going to feel an energy shift tomorrow when Mars goes into Gemini. So this last degree of Mars can be a crispy degree of Taurus, and it can be a really powerful of getting a lot done, determination, focus, just plodding forward along the goals of everything you want to get accomplished and getting it done and never stopping. That's what Taurus is. It just doesn't stop. It just keeps going and going and going and going. And so this moon here is excited, it's happy, it's conversational, it wants to have conversation, it wants to speak about emotions and get them off your chest and speak about them. And Lilith here with this quintile to Mercury, it's this, not being subservient to the patriarchy, to narcissists, to the established ways, to everything that has gone before. It's really standing autonomously in your power as a woman and creating amazing positive shifts in this world, creating amazing positive projects and creativity, and bringing forward your joy, bringing forward your wisdom as a woman, your unique voice, your individual voice that stands out, and being willing to stand out, being willing to be seen and heard as a woman. This is your power. This means facing fears. And so with Mercury at home in Virgo, it can be this creativity coming in of a way to deal with your feelings, with the emotions, with the past stuff that's coming up. And we have this T-square still. And so there's this Leo sun that wants to take creative action. It wants to be focused on our deep desires with Venus here. And it's very much about what do you want deep within your soul? And what do you need? What makes you feel comfortable? What makes you feel good? We have this trine that's ending and coming off from Venus to Jupiter. And Jupiter's moved to 7 degrees retrograde. And so it's moving into this spiritual thing, really reviewing all of our beliefs, reviewing all of our dogmas, reviewing all the programming that we've taken in. And it's time to dismantle that programming. This is the retrograde period, dismantling any programming that is not for you, that you've taken in many years throughout your lifetime. The first 6 years of our life is just theta waves in our brain, where we're just being programmed constantly by our parents, our environment, the TV, everything around us is programming in belief systems, ways to behave, ways to act, ways to think about life, ways to view life. And so we have to consciously look through our beliefs, our ways of viewing life, and see if that's what we want to keep, if that's what we're working with. And the sun with this quincunx to Pluto, it's very much about this energy of endings and what are we beginning? What are we taking forward? This is eliminating, this is getting rid of things that are from the past that don't serve us anymore, that are no longer a part of our story. And it's really possibly sifting through a lot of emotions, but we have help to talk those emotions out with the Gemini moon. And we have help with Uranus on our destiny point here with the North Node in Taurus, because it's about bucking the status quo, going against the establishment and the patriarchy and the narcissism and the me, self-centered people in the world that don't feel emotions the way you feel emotions. We have to stop being tricked or taken or misunderstanding people that are patriarchal, people that are narcissistic, people that are upholding the establishment. They don't feel emotions the way you do. Stop feeling sorry for people and stand up in your empowerment as a woman, speak your voice, and get your projects launched. Get your emails sent, get your phone calls made, get your things out the door. This is this time to do it. Mars is going to go retrograde at the end of October, and it can be very scattered in Gemini, but it can also be focused and get a lot accomplished if you focus on all of those mini projects. And it's great to just have a few things at once. It's that stimulation, but it's craving stimulation. So are you getting that stimulation from a healthy place or from an unhealthy place? This is what I've been talking about a lot, because we crave stimulation and we need it. It helps you be a fully resourced woman. But if you're not getting that from a healthy place and you're getting it from dysfunction, getting it from psychodramas and relationship, and just caught up in the dramas of relationship and addicted to people and what they have to say, and caught up in other people's authority and voice and information, then you're not getting stimulation from a healthy place, from a creative place, from a divine feminine place, a loving place, from something that comes from within you, that's passionate, enthusiastic, and amazing, that's just so satisfying, like soul satisfying, that deep satisfaction. So a calm and clear mind is free to see differently. So perspective with the Gemini moon, and then the Mars coming into Gemini tomorrow. So really interesting card. A clear mind is able to get more perspective, meaning that we do need to find in this next 7 months the ability to get into stillness with our mind and not let our mind run the show, because it's emotions that allow us to create the behaviors that create the results in our life. So we want to work with our emotions to let our emotions go, which releases the story of the mind. Emotions don't make sense. They're not rational. And so a lot of times we want them to be rational and we're trying to figure them out with the mind. Instead, we just feel and release, and then the mind lets go of the story. Man, my cards are upside down. So we have radical honesty, and it's just like being real, speaking your voice. We have this quintile to Mercury from Lilith. So it's like standing in your power as a woman, in your autonomy, and having those conversations and being able to speak what's real for you, which means that radical honesty and being real, and let the chips fall where they may. Let people get weeded out of your life that aren't meant to be there. When you speak your truth, and the wrong people leave your life, and it's good. It's like you wanted a way to get them the hell out of there. How do you make them go? And they're just like magnetically like drawn to the light, like moths to the light. So realize that as a light goddess, you have moths drawn to you, people, dysfunctional people, narcissistic people. So we really have to deal with that oversensitivity and grow spiritual discernment. It's so important. So the unknown, knowing the unknown, and this is really in connection to your guides, and that stillness, so you can channel what's right for you, the best next action to take, and what's important on your path and on your journey. So today's a powerful day about radical self-acceptance, which allows you to stand in your autonomy and accept who you are, the unique person that you are. You don't want to be a carbon copy of anybody else and think that that's going to make you successful. That's going to drown out your real voice and make you more confused and waste more years of being this amazing person that you are, that has this amazing medicine to bring to the world. A lot of women don't realize that they have unique offering inside of them. I see so many bland women out in the world that don't have a real personality or branding or anything that's unique about them. And it's because no one's ever been curious, because women are so trivialized. They're not actually honored a lot of times growing up. And so you never really get this chance to know what unique voice you have as a woman and what you're here to offer that's unique and powerful, and that is uniquely you. And we have to write a bunch of shit to write the good stuff. We have to do a lot of crappy videos to get to the good videos. We got to do a lot of editing and revision. And it's like, don't stay in that editing and revision, get it out the door. Get it public, push the publish button, because that's how you let it live in the world and get that energy back to you to see what you want to go with and to get more creative juice flowing. It's this creative, it's a process. We're taught this linear method of it's got to be destination focused and it's got to be perfect and done and complete, but that's not truth. That's not true creativity. You want to just create and let it evolve and let yourself evolve. And that's how you gain mastery in your craft and your skills and your launches and your projects. So be that divine feminine soulpreneur, standing in your autonomy, powerful, bringing your voice to this world, growing your visibility, growing your money. We do all that in Alchemical Goddess, my astrological shamanic coaching program, which is the only program like it on the earth. I've been studying this stuff for 32 years, counseling, mentoring, guiding women into deep, massive transformation to step into their powerful place in the world, making money, growing their business, growing their visibility. So sending you lots of love. If you'd like to book a complimentary goddess call, you can do that at thegoddessastrologer.com. Also book an astrology reading in there as well. Light Goddess Sisterhood is open. We're having our next circle on August 30th. It is powerful transformation. A lot alchemizes in this space. So if you want to join us in Light Goddess Sisterhood, you can do that there as well. Lots of love until the next daily tomorrow.